Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL hockey, Game 2, second round, Western Conference, between the Minnesota Wild and Colorado Avalanche in Denver, Colorado. All right, let's get audio checks real quick here. And let me, wait, I got to mute this one thing so we have the goal horn available. There we go. Let's go Wild. All right, let's see how Twitch is doing. We're good. And let's see how YouTube is. All right. We are set. Oh, I got to get my chat on my tablet again. All right. I think we're set. Game is on ESPN. If you didn't see my note, Philip Gustafsson makes his playoff debut tonight here in Game 2. Instead, in for Wallstead. I'm sure it'll be Wedgwood again. Chance in early. Is that the reaction to Gustafsson? Ricky, what's up? Nah, no, we're going Wild. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Ricky. Thank you. Thank you. Snowing and I didn't see much of I was eating dinner. I missed the pregame. Got back from my son's JV baseball game, so. Oh yeah, I didn't see it. Ronnie says let's go Avs. Oh, come on. Too much Avs in here. Blue Angels. Hello. Derek, hello. Yes, go Wild. Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate it. All right, so Gustafsson against Wedgwood, I assume here. Damn it. Well, there was something. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm assuming we're. Oh, you know what? I got to get the anthems ready real quick. Or anthem ready. All right, it is Gustafsson. It is Wedgwood. All right, confirmed. Wedgwood backed up by Blackwood. Gustafsson backed up by Wallstead. All right, let me get the anthem queued up real quick. Hope you guys have had a good Tuesday and are ready for some Stanley Cup playoff hockey. All right. Oh, we're already into the anthem, so let me get it going. All right. I think you can hear it. Let me double check. No. Let me check Twitch. Yep. I hear it playing. Ugh, allergies. It's in the 50s here, but man, is it windy out. Wild and white, of course, with a little bit of green. Yeah, 51 feels like 46. All right. Should be ready. Hope that adds something to the experience for you guys. Oh, yeah, that's right. The draft. I saw the Toronto gets the first pick. Hawks are fourth. Gustafsson was 28, 15, and 6 on the regular season, 2.69 goals against, 904 save percentage, 4 shutouts. Postseason for Wedgwood, 5-0, 2.15 goals against, 920 save percentage. Murica. Yep, Murica. All right, we should be ready. All right, Avalanche in purple and a little bit of blue, right to left, and Wild and white left to right. They had an opposite ice camera to start. Threw me off. Dumped in by the Wild. And Avs got it out briefly, but it's dumped in again by the Wild to the far corner. Hughes takes it in the far corner for the Wild to the blue line. Shot, and that was wide. Into the near boards. Behind the net, Kaprizov centers it. Oh, it got knocked away in the far circle. And the Avs send it ahead. And Pat, is that what you were saying was rigged? The lottery. Oh, okay. I just got it. Sorry. Was a little behind. Chance. All right, near boards for the Avs, but Boldy takes it behind the Minnesota net. It is taken away, though, by Nelson, I think. And the Avs, Malinsky keeps it at the blue line and sends it around. And Nelson let it out this time, and it's picked up by the Wild and dumped in. And then a frozen puck at the side of the net by Wedgwood. Is it 1836? I'm assuming you're talking about the draft or the lottery. Yeah, we'll go through it later. It says Detroit. Oh, St. Louis from Detroit. They have 2 in the top 15. Okay. No shots on goal, and we've played a minute and a half. 7. Wild send it in. Centering pass got knocked back into the near corner, back to the blue line for Faber for the Wild. Tarasenko sends it to Hughes. Hughes gets knocked down. Puck taken away by the Avs and dumped in, but it's tipped and deflected into the netting in the near corner at 18:07. Again, this is Game 2. Colorado won Game 1. Toronto literally tanked in March before the draft, and then they get rewarded. Yeah. Yep. I hear you. Sent behind the net. And the Wild couldn't get it out. Kept in by Kelly. And he took it behind the net. That shot, well, it got deflected right in front of the benches. Marcus Foligno trying to dig it out by the Wild bench. Puck gets passed to the near side and dumped in by the Avs. Now, well, Nick Foligno trying to dig it out. He sends it behind the net for the Wild, and it's still kept in. Finally, they skate it out, and a dump in on net that I thought that was going to be a shot. Looks like Petrie is back. Yeah, so Petrie's back in the lineup for the Wild. That was him on that last shot. Towards the net and a goal. It's already 1-0 Colorado. Man. Looks like it's Natchez. Oh, come on. Natchez from McKinnon and Kulak, a backhander. Play developed very quickly. That was McKinnon. Nate just picked it up. What is this replay? They did an isolation cam on McKinnon. McKinnon made the last pass. How freaking far behind is this app, too? Why are we showing a replay of a goal from the opposite end of the ice? And as you can see, we got a spoiler alert. They're going to miss the play right up the middle, a shot, and we're tied 1-1 at 17:03. Excellent job, ESPN. My God, this app is so slow, too. I thought only... I don't know if TNT gets this far behind. This is Kaprizov off the draw. Hartman and Zuccarello. Quick response. They beat Wedgwood blocker side high. Nice shot by Kaprizov on the forehand. So 1-1. Are they looking at just under the bar? Are they looking at something on this? No. All right, 17, I guess 03 is the time. 1-1. So things, all right. Dump in by the Avs. Sent behind the net. Faber to the near boards. Sent out. And the Wild dump it in. Brent Burns behind his own net. 2 goals in 6 seconds. Dumped in to the near side. Faber sends it around behind their own net. Hughes has it. Hughes sends it, and it's taken away by the Avs. It got through everybody. Dumped in. Hughes behind his own net. Sends it around. It's tipped. And I think Boldy skates it up. Boldy to the far... Nope, that's 22. Pardon me. Oh, why am I blanking? 22 is Urov. I don't know why. Petrie sends it around, and the Avs pick it up in the far boards and send it out. Into the near circle. The pass is dropped by Makar. Going the other way, Kaprizov 2-on-2. That shot is blocked. Into the netting, above the glass, behind the net. 15:54. Score is 1-1. I don't know why are we showing these rafter cams? Like they're in the last row. Why are you showing a goal from the opposite end of the ice? They're going to miss the next draw. They had an ISO cam of McKinnon and they showed that instead of the goal. That's the first time they've had a close-up of the Avs goal. Meanwhile, they missed 7 seconds. My God, ESPN, are you going to be worse than TNT? Because this is worse than TNT thus far. All right. Wild have it in their own zone. Hughes sent it up. It's Malinsky in the far corner. He sends it behind the net. And not out. Wild keep it in. They'll have to tag up. They got it at the blue line and dump it in again. That's Marcus Foligno. Kulak sends it off the boards. Malinsky tried to get it out. It is kept in by the Wild, sent into the far corner. And out to Middleton. Middleton having trouble. Has to send it all the way back behind his own net. Tipped at the red line and dumped in by Nick Foligno. Pass to the near boards by Wedgwood. Kept in by the Wild. I guess we're having more of the same of the first game. Well, we got a whistle at 14:36. Is this a penalty or did it hit the netting? Must have hit the netting above the glass. I'm not sure what else this whistle could have been for. Or unless somebody knocked it down with a high stick. Second fastest all time between two teams. 6 seconds. I would say it's pretty hard to get a goal in 7 seconds. Or inside of 7 seconds. Sent ahead by the Avs all the way towards the net. Lost the handle. It was McKinnon. He gets it back behind the net. Centers it for Natchez. Then a shot from the slot. Nobody knows where it is. As Gustafsson was looking all around at 14-21. Shots are still 2-1 Wild. Score is 1-1. 9th straight playoff appearance for the Avs or for their coach, or probably both, I'm guessing. Near circle face-off. Wild win it. And they send it to neutral ice. Kaprizov knocked it down, but it goes to the far corner. And, yep, sent out to the neutral ice. Brought up by Natchez for the Avs. Cross-ice pass. Sent to the far circle. Wild. Well, where did that pass go? Yeah, ESPN, show the puck. McKinnon dumps it in now for the Avs, but picked up and sent. Middleton sends it behind the net to Spurgeon. He gets labeled in the corner, and it's sent out. Wild have it. Neutral ice. Boldy, far circle. Shot from a tough angle. Saved by Wedgwood and hangs on at 13:30. Should be the under 14 media timeout. 1-1. This is only the second time they've showed the close-up view of the Colorado goal. Just terrible job by ESPN. My gosh. Well, they got it back. Yeah, no worries, Dan. We got to it in the second period. Sorry about your iPad. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, good luck with Chaika. He's a former Coyote exec. Like, that's going to work. Paul Gustafsson. It's 1-1. That wasn't his fault either. That was a great shot. What's up, Kieran? Welcome. Hello. Yep. All of 6 seconds later. 5 more goals. Yeah, they need 6. No, some would say the opposite. They have not. It's been the curse. No, I don't think we'll have 15, but seems like we're going to have 10, right? At least. Yep. Bruins getting the pick. Yeah, go Nordiques. I know. I would love to watch I can't do those games because they're already on YouTube. So there's no point in me commenting on something that's already free on YouTube. Although I wonder if the playoffs are. That'd be odd. Yeah, that's true. The Frost are awesome. Yep. All right. Well, we will. Career playoff for Gustafsson, 4-6, 2.53 goals against. I missed the rest. All right, back to underway. We'll get the first start since April 13th for Gustafsson. All right, Faber has it in his own zone, sends it in. Battle in the near corner. Johansson behind the net. Looks like Hughes to the near circle. Sends a pass. Missed Boldy. Faber got to it. Hughes again. Backhander was high and wide. Kaprizov with the puck. Johansson to Boldy. Boldy has it in the far circle. Boldy sends it to Hughes in the near circle. Hughes, nope, it's out to neutral ice. Just ESPN didn't follow the puck. Hughes will skate it right up the middle, but lost the puck. Behind the net, Malinsky. Kulak with the puck. And, well, can we just stick to the damn center ice cam? Oh, my God. This is like somebody with ADHD or is doing the camera cuts, the director. This is insane. Just stick to this camera. Getting all these close-ups. Oh, it's so distracting. All right, I'll shut up. Finally, the Wild get it back into the O-zone, but it's Wah in the far boards. Wah just got high sticked. No call. And unless maybe there is, or maybe he got hit in the face with the puck. Yeah, they're going to look into this. This might, yeah, it is a Wild penalty. Trennan. High sticking on Trennan. Whew. I saw it live. I didn't figure it was either a puck or a stick. Oh, man, they took a shot away from the Wild. It's 2-1. Excuse me. All right. Underway, Colorado power play after the high stick on Trennan. McKinnon behind the net to Kadri to Makar at the point. Natchez down low. McKinnon centered it and a goal for Landeskog. Crisp passing, and they just capitalized on the power play, and it's quickly back to a 1-goal lead for the Avs. There was nothing to be done by the greatest goaltender of all time, even. I mean, I don't know what the defense was doing. The Avs completed like 1, 2, 3, 4 passes completely just like the defense wasn't even there. Like nobody was close to the puck. Middleton made a late dive towards the last pass, and it was too little too late. 2-1 Avs. It's like tic-tac-toe passing and right to the slot. They worked the entire ice. 4 passes later, and the puck is in the net. Landeskog from McKinnon and Natchez. It looks like 6 is going to be the magic number. Whoever gets to 6 first. Wait, did they free... What happened to NHL.com? I think it froze. I don't know what the time was. Oh my gosh. How many times? Just show the... All right, it is 11:36. I don't know why I thought NHL.com had frozen. Pardon me. 5-game point streak. All right, face off at center ice. Shots are 2-2. Score is 2-1 Colorado. We've got 1 save in, what, 8.5 minutes? Sent around behind the net. Nick Foligno battling with Drury. The pass gets away in the near boards. Kept in by Kelly. I don't know if that was on net. It's in the near corner. Another shot from the blue line. That may be the first save by Gustafsson. Actually, he has 2 saves now. All right, pass got away. Zuccarello passed it for the Wild. They screwed up the pass at the blue line, and the Makar passes, and the Avs dump it in. But apparently that was icing at 10:31. Yeah, we'll have to get to those visualizers soon. Frost versus Montreal. Go Frost. Yeah. Yep, and they paid for it. Pull the goalie. If you mean switch the goalie, I understood, but yes, the goon scored. I know. I've labeled Landeskog a goon. That's my own interpretation. It is to be fair to him, it is his 3rd goal of the playoffs, which I guess is not goonish of him. All right, Makar and sent it back to Taze. Taze tried to get it out. Taze has it back. Colorado dumps it in. Near side. Tipped up into the air. Near circle. Wild can't get it out. Nelson sends it to the far circle. Back to Landeskog. Now back to the blue line. It's 5-on-5. They just look like they're on the power play. Shot, save, and Gustafsson freezes it at 9:51. This will be the under 10 media timeout. So neither team's defense has improved, really, from game one. Go Frost. Let's make it 2-0 in the series. Go Wild. Yes. And that reminds me, I got to check the Chicago Wolves, too. All right, let's do these visualizers before we have any more goals. All right, so Natchez in the far boards. Him and McKinnon just passing it back and forth. McKinnon carries it in. Natchez takes it to the slot. Right in the middle of like 4 Wild players and just puts in a backhander above, what's his name? Gustafsson. And then Kaprizov 6 seconds later, right off the draw. A quick face-off win by Hartman. Pass from Middleton to Spurgeon. Off the boards to, who was that? Zuccarello. And then buried in the back, glove side high, just under the crossbar. Past, my gosh, Wedgwood. Then Landeskog on the power play. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to redo that one. So they have it behind the net. So there's 1 pass to Kadri, 2 to Makar, 3 to Natchez, 4 to McKinnon, 5 to Landeskog in the back of the net. So all 5 players touched the puck on that. And they just went completely around in a circle and got the easy goal. All right, we'll look at that later. Oh, yeah, I want to see... is this game? Yes! The Wolves are up 2-0. 8:05 to go in the first. This is game 5. Best, series tied 2-2. So hopefully the Wolves will advance. We'll keep an eye on NBA next as well. The Civ. Yeah, I remember Civ was popular in like the 90s when I was playing the original NHL game. Pistons 65, Cavaliers 55, 9:03 to go in the third. That is a game 1. First game, so a game at, they didn't stagger. Oh, yeah, they didn't again. NBC Peacock, NBC Sports Network. I can't believe the NBA is getting treated that way. Hey, Gracie, what's up? Oh, wonderful. I'm back to the anthem. Thank you very much, ESPN. Oh, my God. Fix your trash app. Fix your trash broadcast. For the love of God, I'm paying $30 a month for this garbage. You're making TNT look good here, ESPN. Yeah, we're underway. 8:35. I did not realize I was back to... the national anthem there. Shots are still 5-2. My God. Oh, hopefully everything's okay. 5-2. Center on the shot. Center ice draw. Taze turns it over. Zuccarello had it, but now it's sent off the near boards. Zuccarello gets it at the neutral ice. They'll dump it in and tag up, they being the Wild. Taze sends it behind the net. And McKinnon passes to Natchez. McKinnon gets it back, sends it behind the Wild net. In the near boards. Shot by Natchez, didn't get through. Rebound. Oh, that was close. In the near side. I don't think that shot was on, but finally the Wild get it to neutral ice. Kaprizov had nowhere to go and no assistance there, and the Avs take it behind their own net. 7:40 to play, first period. All right, sent in behind the net. We got a delayed penalty coming up on the Avs. Sent to the neutral ice. Pass. Faber brings it in. Faber, they keep it in. Oh, Marcus Foligno sends it out. All right, they're going to reset. All right. Faber sends it back to Hughes. He's in front of his own net. Pass to, who is that? Tarasenko. Hughes has it back. Red line. He carries it in. Drops it to Faber. Now Boldy. Boldy back to Faber, but it's in the neutral zone. And sent across the ice. They kind of just gave up and let Colorado touch it, I guess. 6:44. And we have a penalty coming up on the Avs. Holding on Nelson. I'm sure the people in Denver don't like it, but yep, I mean, he had Quinn Hughes wrapped up for like almost the entire half of the, from the blue line all the way behind the net. He had an arm around Quinn Hughes. If that's not holding, I don't know what else. Boldy, Kaprizov, Zuccarello, Hartman. I missed the last one. Who else? Boldy, Kaprizov, Hartman, Zuccarello, and Quinn Hughes, of course. Drury, Kelly, Makar, and Taze on PK. Hughes has the puck. Boldy, Kaprizov, shot, save, held on by Wedgwood at 6:37. Whoops. 6-3 the shots. NHL.com doesn't have the power play up for some reason. That's odd. Oh, okay, well, at least it wasn't worse. Great news on the Sabres. Carrick is day-to-day. Oh, yeah, that's good. All right. Kaprizov with the puck. Sends it down, and it's deflected into the near corner. Hartman back to Kaprizov. Cross ice to Hughes. Off the near boards, Kaprizov. Boldy up the middle. Boldy a shot. Rebound. Oh, I thought they had it. Boldy keeps it in. Another long shot. Where is it? They're poking at it in the crease. Wedgwood in the net. Pushing and shoving. Chaos ensues. 6:08 to play. And apparently a save by Wedgwood. Any additional calls need a revolving door on the center? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. End of second, Minnesota Frost and Montreal. No score. Okay, thanks, Jack. Loyal Habs fans, but if the Habs don't advance, I hope. Yeah, whoever wins that series, I want to win the cup. And if not for those two, and I want the Wild. I want the Wild to win it in the West for sure, and then maybe if it's not Buffalo or Montreal, I want the Wild. And then I guess Carolina or the Flyers. I really don't want the other three teams in the West. Face-off win for the Avs in the far circle. Brent Burns got it to the red line. Hughes already has it back in off the far boards. Pass to Boldy near side. Boldy to the point. Far circle, Zuccarello. Back to Boldy. Near side, Hughes. Over to Boldy. Towards the net. Big rebound. And cleared down the length of the ice by, I think, Brent Burns on net. Half the power play is over. 5:34 to go. Yeah, that's right. 50 seconds on the power play. Johansson to Kaprizov. Johansson back to Hughes. You're off to Spurgeon. So we've got some of power play unit 2 out there. Hughes' shot was wide off the boards. Rebound sent into the near boards. Not on net. Hughes, that shot is blocked. Johansson. Hughes. Johansson to Kaprizov. Centering in the crease. He's down. Did he get the puck? What was that hit on the ice after the player was down? What is this garbage, Colorado? Yurov's laying face first on the ground and somebody cross-checked him in the back. It's either Yurov or all the dirty play. Malinsky nearly, wow. Yurov had a chance at it. Kulak, yeah, it's Lehkonen who leaned on him with all his weight with his stick on his back when he was defenseless, face first into the ice. Real classy move there, Lehkonen. No, of course, nothing called. 2 for 24 on the power play last 6 games. 0 for, I think they said 3 game 1 for the Wild. Centering pass missed just outside the slot. And Faber's shot went nowhere. And it's cleared down the length of the ice. We're back to 5-on-5. 5 shots on this power play, but no goal. I don't get it. They need to clean up this cheap crap after the whistle. I mean, I know every playoff series is this way, but someone's going to get hurt. Sent up by the Avs. Gustafsson had to come out to play it. Eventually, it's in the near boards. Faber, cross ice. Hughes sends it up. Or did they split up Faber and Hughes? Towards the net, Wedgwood with the glove save at 4:03. I believe this is probably the under 6. All right, under 6. So we got 4:03 to go. In the first, 2-1. Oh, man, Yurov nearly tipped that in. Wedgwood barely got a piece of that. Chaos ensued. Yeah, I gotta get that in there. Yeah, should be a good one. And with Carrick back, maybe they'll have a little extra muscle and nastiness. Yeah, let's go Frost. Oh, remember, yeah, let's check. Still 2-0 Wolves over the Texas Stars. Chicago Wolves, the Hurricanes AHL affiliate. Pistons 73, Cavs 62, 6-11 in the third. Lakers at Thunder just underway, 2-0 LA, 11:46. Both games on Peacock. That game's on NBC. The other one also on NBC Sports Network. Like, who has that since they brought it back? Goonies. I know. I'm just a little upset with Landeskog. I think Armia. He's lucky Armia didn't get injured because it didn't look really any different than what Gudas did to Matthews. And at least as a Kings fan, in my eyes, it looked like. Blue Jays winning 3-2. Oh, yeah, we'll check NBA as well. Third period, Rossman game. Go. Ow. Oop. Yeah, we're wonderful. We're doing a side-by-side interview. Like, we couldn't just go audio only. Oh, my gosh. Sent out by the Avs. This is just terrible. Skated in here by Wah. Wah looking. Pass was, well, that shot was blocked out. Nope. Wild trying to dig it out of the near boards. Up ahead to, I think that was, who dumped that in? Well, it was, how was that icing? I thought he was at the red line. That was Tarasenko, I think, who iced it. All right, 3:31. False start. I need a false start counter. Face off, won by the Avs in the wild near circle. Cross-ice pass shot. It did not get through. Taken behind the net. Hughes right up the middle. And the Wild are getting a line change, so he swoops back into the defensive zone. Red line right in front of the box. Avs send it back to Malinsky in the far corner. His clearing attempt does not make it to the blue line. Wild had it, but now Nelson sends it ahead. Up the middle, drop pass, shot, blocked, sent behind the net. And into the near corner. 48. That is Hunt. Okay. Petrie to the red line, and he dumps it in to the far corner. Under 2:40 to play here. Pass to the red line, and a dump in for the Avs. Didn't go far, though. Right at the blue line, they battle. Now it's behind the net. And waiting. Pass to the near side for the Wild. Neutral zone. Zoom in, please. Zuccarello couldn't get to it. No, it was Hartman. Now Zuccarello tipped it back to Hartman. Carried in, far circle, behind centering pass. They're trying to hit Hartman in the slot, and it didn't work. It probably was Zuccarello. It's hard to see 38-36 at times. Kaprizov to Zuccarello. Shot. It was blocked. Near corner. Back to the blue line. Faber keeps it in. The pass to Hughes deflected. Avs pass it up ahead. McKinnon, that is tipped by Hughes into the corner. He takes it behind the net. Passes to the far boards. And the Wild to get another line change. Hughes waits. And he passes. And it's... Oh, it was Boldy. Boldy gave it right back. Up ahead, off the near boards, tipped in. Sent behind the net by Wedgwood, and he nearly was caught behind the net and almost not back in place for that one. I think it ended up being a pass that went through the crease. All right, far boards. And that went nowhere. Avs finally get it to neutral ice. Near circle towards the net. Johansson centered it. Oh, they couldn't get the stick on it. Just outside the crease was Urov. And he just couldn't get to it. All right, Tays, near side. McKinnon saucers it to the neutral ice. Pass to Hughes from Faber. Hughes changes direction. He's in the far corner. And where's the puck, ESPN? It's at neutral ice. They're still showing Hughes. Tarasenko far circle against Tays. And now it's behind the net. Faber tried to keep it in, but it's taken out by the Avs. They lose it at neutral ice. Picked up by Petrie to the near circle. His shot too high. Far corner. Must have been tipped off the netting. 4.1. Sorry, not the end of the period yet. Did that hit the post, or did Gustafsson actually make a great save there? I didn't get a good look. Okay, can we stop showing replays? Because I know you're going to miss the draw. Face off. Taken behind the Avs net by the Avs. That's going to do it. All right, 2-1 after one. Not nearly the fireworks of game one, but sure started out that way. There we go. All right. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday night. Thanks for being here. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It is the same stream, but it is quicker, less delay or lag, and it is commercial free. All right, 2-1 Avs, 9-7 the shots Wild. Face-offs 14-7 Colorado. Oof. Wild 0 for 1 power play. Avs 1 for 1. Hits 14 Wild, 10 for the Avs. Block shots 6-4 Wild. Giveaways 9-3 Avs. And 1-0 takeaways Wild. Yeah, they got to capitalize on these turnovers. All right. Pistons 75, Cavaliers 71, 225 in the third. Lakers Thunder 16-16, 6:56 to go in the first. First intermission in Rosemont. Texas Stars 0, Chicago Wolves 2 in AHL playoff action, a best of 5. Don't forget to vote in the poll who you think will win. We have 25 votes, 60% for the Wild, 60% for the Avs, 40% for the Wild. Or let me know in the comments who you think's going to win or who you're rooting for. It doesn't have to be the same team. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Oh yeah, let me we'll check out MLB next. We'll get to that in a minute. Any finals? Nope. Just Mets, Rockies postponed. Brewers, Cardinals postponed. Oh. I wonder if they'll have any afternoon makeup days. I'll have to see if any of those are on ESPN Unlimited tomorrow, maybe. All right, my clock is almost 45 seconds ahead of ESPN's. All right, we got... we'll update you on the Jays right now for the time being. Toronto 3, Tampa 2, bottom 8, 1 out. Right. I mean, due to injury or contract doesn't want to be back? I mean, that's what I'm wondering. Yeah. What? What does that mean? I don't understand. Thanks, Gina. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Say hello to Pure Adrenaline Sports. Oh, thanks, Gina. I appreciate it. Frost win 2 at Montreal. Come home to finish them off and win. Oh, they swept them 3-0. Gotcha. Thunder against the Lakers. Yeah, now it's 16-all. That's right. Who won that game last night? Oh, the Timberwolves won by 2 over the Spurs in San Antonio. Nice. Go T-Wolves. G'day, matey. Random in the house. What's up? Happy Wednesday, Random. OT. Landeskog jersey. You can't save your money, Mr. SWJ. Yes, I know. I was thinking the same thing. I saw those turnover numbers. I'm like, what? Yeah, I hear you. No, I understand the sentiment. Tonight's fine. There's no game to follow. It's just frustrating when you miss an entire period of a next game because of it. That's all. Go Frost, go Wild. Yep. He's overaged. I think you have it. You just need to switch the U and the A. Yeah, 16 total is right. All right, well, we'll look at MLB when there's finals, I guess. Yeah, let me take a quick peek at... No, not the scoreboard. Oh, the schedule. Are any of these going to be on? No, of course not. All right, the doubleheaders aren't going to be on tomorrow. Wait, who got postponed? St. Louis and Colorado. St. Louis, nope, no ESPN Unlimited. What about Colorado? Oh, they're not making the game up tomorrow? Huh. Thursday, maybe? Nope. Weird. Or were they already... maybe they moved it to... I wonder if they moved it to Thursday. Maybe that was an off day for both teams. So instead of a doubleheader. Oh, wait. St. Louis... That's the only game tomorrow, too. Oh, I don't know. Never mind, then. Maybe they rescheduled them another time. Does it say? Oh, yeah. May 7th. So, Mets, Rockies, that was a day off on Thursday. And Cardinals, it's July 7th. Okay, never mind. So, nothing changed for tomorrow. Gotcha. Yeah, that's good. He didn't play, unfortunately. They got blown out, too. It was, they were down 4-0, 6-2, and it was 8-5, and it fell apart in the top of the 7th, and I had to leave early. He didn't end up playing. Ended up being like 17-8, so that 11 runs in the 7th was the difference in the game, too. Just... They pretty odd and not usual thing. They had 2 runners on and nobody out. I think it was 6-4 at the time, and they bunted foul into a triple play because both runners were napping at first and second. You don't see too many bunt foul triple plays. Oh well, they got another game Friday. I won't be able to stay though. Frost Montreal are back. Third period. Oh, okay. They're going for the sweep. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Well, here's what's coming up this week. We have a doubleheader in hockey tomorrow, 6 and 8:45. Thursday morning baseball, 1 game Thursday night. Friday, we're splitting between hockey and... Oh, they're showing the... Why are they replaying the draft lottery? Or did my ESPN app go backwards again? So Friday, 6 Canadian Sabres game. It'll end up being 2. And Valkyrie Storm at 9. Yeah, you know what? I bet you the app went backward. No, I guess not. Saturday, we're going to try to do 1 WNBA and then doubleheader hockey, and then same thing Sunday. I should be clear, I think. Yeah, 2:30 and 2 Saturday, Sunday. So they space them out 3 hours on Saturday, but now they don't on Sunday. Weird. Okay. Yeah, whenever I can. Actually, I think I read that the Fever are on Like, I don't think they're ever just on the package. I think all their games are on networks the entire year, if I'm not mistaken. Network as part of Peacock, though. I gotta look into that. Yeah, well, when you're in high school, it's a little late for just having fun. It feels like he's a sophomore. Yes, 8 a.m. Yeah, because it'll be 6 my time. Right, that's on, yeah, 14 hours. Yep, yep. Ball dropped? Wait, what? I don't know. All right, I'm going to take a break. We'll leave the Cavs Pistons up for you while I take a break here. All right, why am I getting a message in YouTube live control panel again? They're ESPN and there's ads on their stupid web page. All right. I need to look for more music, but all right, I'll be back. Thanks. Oh yeah, let's find it. Oh, it's the PWHL. Okay. Get that up too. Okay, why? Why is this? Huh? Did I mistype it? What the heck was that? Huh, I can't get to their site. Their site seems to be down. All right, let's eliminate the music. Oh, oh, it's English. I see. You gotta specify the language. Okay, then. Are you kidding? You know, I'm gonna get out and get back in before I get screwed. No, I'm still having trouble getting to their site. Ah, here we go. All right, we'll keep an eye on that game. What is this garbage? I can't get to your game center? I don't understand. Well, you know what? Screw it. We'll just leave it right there. 0-0, 12:46 on the third. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, geez. It's just as bad as the AHL site. All right. There you go. We got plenty of games to keep an eye on. Wolves are still up 2-0 in the second. All right. Underway. Wild and White, right to left, dump it in from the red line. Send it to the far side. Faber keeps it in at the blue line, now behind the net. Into the near boards and taken by Natchez into the ozone for the Avs. He sends it. Nope, he gets it taken away in the near circle. Taken behind the net. Hughes passes it to the near side. It's tipped out. Nope, not out. Kept in again with the Avs. Somebody tried to glove it out. McKinnon's pass goes through to the far boards. The Wild send it to the neutral ice down the length of the ice. Too far. It went icing at 19-16. Jays just gave up 4 hits in a row. Uh-oh. Come on, Frost. Yeah, no score. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Yin Yang. Yin Yang Balancing Act or Balance Act for being here. Oh, no. The Jays are losing. Sorry about that. Face off. Taken out by the Wild. Over the red. Into the ozone. It's Kaprizov. Far boards. Blue line pass. Shot. Glove save. Wedgwood hangs on at 19:01. 2 shots for the Wild. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't have one. I wish I could watch, but I would totally call these games, but they're already available on YouTube, so I don't. I mean, I guess the Frost. That would probably be the nearest team. I'm not crazy about the colors, though. Oh, sorry. Back underway. I was not paying attention. Trying to catch up on the chat. All right, the Wild at the neutral zone. Taken away. Avs pass. Oh, shot and a goal by Wah. Right to the slot. And it's 3-1. And Gustafsson no better off than Wallstedt. I mean, I guess I can't say that yet, but it was 5-5 after 2, but it's already 3-1, and we're only a minute 24 seconds into the second period, so just got beat. Blocker's side or stick side. Wah. Just 2 passes, and it was in the back of the net. Spurgeon did nothing. He was right in front of Wah. Oh, boy. Well, hang with them. It's still a long way to go. Petrie's shot deflected behind the net, eventually off the boards and frozen by Wedgwood. All right, 10:54 to go in the third. Frost and Victory. Somebody's injured for... Gotcha. Yeah, no, I wish I had a PWHL team. Would totally support that. All right, puck sent out by Kelly, but the Wild dump it in. Now the Avs send it out again. Come on, Wild. Jeez Louise. Drury, a shot blocked into the near corner. Towards the net, backhander. Must have been blocked. Another one blocked into the far boards. Well, they just gave Colorado their 9th shot. That blue they use in their graphics is way too bright. That is not Colorado's blue color, I think. Near circle, taken behind the net to the far circle, and the pass is sent out. And it'll be picked up by Makar behind his own net. Goal was by Waugh from Colton and Nelson. Icing on Colorado. The time was 1:24 into the second. 17:20 to play in the second. Good front game. Oh, yeah. For him in Australia. Yes. He's in Aussie. He's an Aussie in Australia, I should say. He's in the future. As I like to joke. And I think he's appreciative of it. I hope he's not annoyed by it. All right, sent to the near side and dumped in by the Wild. I mean, come on. Geez, get into this game. Sent out. Sent ahead by the Avs. McKinnon, near circle. Pass behind his back to the blue line. Over to Makar, near side. At the point, Makar, shot. Blocked. Rebound sent too high. Into the far boards and out. But the Avs still have the puck. And Taze just dumped it in from the near side red line. Finally, the Wild make a pass to Zuccarello. He skates it in, and then he sends it across to Hartman, who sends it around. Zuccarello couldn't play it, and the Avs skated out. Far circle, looks like Nelson lost the puck. Sent it behind the net to Landeskog. Taken away by Kaprizov right up the middle. Oh, that looked like the Wild were offsides. How did that linesman miss that? There's no chance that was not offsides. All right. They regroup in their own zone. Nick Foligno dumps it in from the red line. Far corner. Marcus Foligno couldn't get there. The blue line, they keep it in, though. Marcus Foligno working in the near corner. He's joined by Sturm. Nick Foligno waiting. Puck gets free to Nick Foligno. He takes it behind the net. Sends a backhander through the crease into the near boards. Marcus Foligno was laying on top of somebody for the Avs in the crease. Not the goalie, though. Shot, save, collision with Marcus Foligno. But guess what? Wedgwood was out of the net. So stop getting so annoyed there, Avs. They're not protected when they're not in the crease. You seem to forget the rules conveniently. He's fair game once he leaves the crease. Damn. If Marcus could have just got the stick down, that was a goal when that Nick sent that one through. 15:21 to play, second period. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, Australia is about 14 hours ahead. Yeah, it's going to be like 8 a.m. Thursday for him for Buffalo, Montreal. Montreal, Buffalo, pardon me, tomorrow. Blue line, dump in behind the net, into the near corner, picked up by the Avs. Wild did nothing. Sent ahead over the red line. Near boards. Hughes got it ahead to Johansson, who lost it immediately. Colorado dumped it in. Kelly makes a hit. Another hit in the far corner. Wild have the puck pass to Hughes near circle, or near boards, pardon me. Taken to the neutral ice. Turned over. Drury dumps it in. Gustafsson plays it behind the net. And waiting for a line change, I presume, are the Wild. Pass up the far boards. Taken away by McKinnon to Natchez in the near circle. Natchez still with the puck. Shot, save, or held on there by Gustafsson. Pretty hard shot from the top of the near circle off the stick of Natchez. Oh, shoot. We need to do that woggle. I forgot about it. First commercial media timeout, I mean. Nice. Something happened on the draw, but I have no idea what because ESPN was still showing replays. Back to replays again. Okay, face off in the near circle. Wild win it. Saucer pass to neutral ice, but too far for the Wild. Avs pass. Tipped down the length of the ice. And we got icing on Colorado. 14 to go, so you have to be under 14 to get to the first commercial break. I think in college basketball, it's just at the minute or less. Okay, can we get set for the draw? Enough ISO cam of Natchez. Here we go. McKinnon wins the draw in the far circle. Makar gets it out. Natchez picks it up. Natchez waiting. Blue line. Pass. Makar near circle towards the net. Centered. Tipped. Back to Taze. Cross ice. To the looks like Natchez. Pass gets tipped by a Wild stick and into the net crowd at 13:37. That'll be the under 14 commercial break. Still now 3-1 Avs, and here is Wah's goal. Middleton has it, tries to get it to Johansson, taken away. Pass in the slot and into the back of the net. So Nelson to Colton to Wah. Yeah, Middleton to Johansson. Malinsky tipped it to Nelson. To Colton. And then Wah wide open in the slot. Beat Gustafsson blocker side high. 5:50 to go in the third. No score in game 4. Wait, game 4? Is this a best of 4? Between the Minnesota, Montreal, and the PWHL, Professional Women's Hockey League. Uh-oh. Texas got a goal. Dang it. Okay, the goal scorers were Ryan Suzuki, Slavin. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's not. I guess that's not the same Slavin. For the Ryan Suzuki is Nick Suzuki's brother. Bradley Nadeau. Yeah, that name. I know that name's familiar. All right, Cole Lind score. Dylan Rikowian on the assist. Was that the Rikowian that was on? I don't know. The Dallas Stars? So it is 2-1 in Rosemont. Oops. Fourth quarter, Cavs, Pistons, 93 all, 4:58 to play in the fourth. All right, back from break. Wonderful. We get a side-by-side. They didn't even get to it on time. 13:30 to go. It's so tiny. Puck is in the far corner for the Wild. Sturm sends it to the blue line and out. 12-10 the shots. Wild, but 3-1 the score. Avs. Behind the Colorado net, it's sent up. And Malinsky skates it over the blue, over the red, and dumps it into the far corner. Middleton passes around the boards, but it's up against the far boards. Nobody's dug it out. Now it's behind the Minnesota net. Pass to the far side. In front of the Minnesota bench, a dump in. Colorado counters up the near boards. Chased by Wah and Kadri. Kadri falls down. Puck gets to the far side. Sent in behind the net. Puck gets knocked away. Back to the blue line for Brent Burns, who sends it around. And, well, Wild, are we going to get it out eventually? Jeez Louise, they have it in the near circle. Pass ahead. Johansson up the middle. Shot. Where is it? Off the netting, behind the up above the glass behind the net. 12:06. And equipment issues for Wedgwood. His mask is off. Let's go Frost. Ow. Jays lost, finding ways to lose the team. Nah, it stinks. Yep, unfortunate. Long season, though. 4-3 they lost. Dang it, they were up like big, or not big, but 3-1, I think. Still waiting for Wedgwood to get his mask fixed. That's what the delay is. Yeah, I think Johansson just hit it off his mask. That's why, yeah, his strap popped, I think. They need to make better goalie masks. This happens more often than you think. All right, it's fine. Just put it on and get back to the damn net already. Wait, what? I don't know what that stat was. Compared to game one, yes. We're not even halfway through yet. We're still at 12:06 in the second. 16 of 18 skaters with a point already in this series for the Avalanche. False start on the draw. They kicked... Did they kick Hartman out? Or is Hartman stepping... No. Or did they kick Zuccarello out? I don't know. Zuccarello's taking the face off. He wins it. They get it to Hughes at the blue line. Blue line shot wide or blocked. McKinnon sends it up. They dump it in, but no icing. Hughes behind the net. Pass to Makar at the blue line. He sends it in around behind the net to McKinnon. McKinnon back to the Malinsky. That shot was blocked. Nearly out of the zone. Malinsky again. Save Gustafsson. It's in the near boards. And finally out to neutral ice. But the Avs have it at the red line again. All right. It's taken away. Pass up ahead. Quinn Hughes near circle shot. I don't know if that got through or not. Sent to the near boards and, well, now picked up. Who is that? McCarron Back to the blue line for Middleton. Cross-ice pass. Taken behind the net by Hunt. Near circle shot. Middleton too high. Oh, they had 33 seconds of offensive zone time there, but they get it back. Colorado did get their line change. Shot by Tarasenko, and Wedgwood wasn't sure that he had it. 10:33. How is that not a shot on goal? Wedgwood had the puck in the crease. What are we replaying, ESPN? Yeah, there's another shot. I'm not sure. All right, it is 15-12. That's what I figured. Kaprizov in the face-off circle. No, it's Boldy. Why are you? I don't know what they're doing. Somebody broke a stick. Avs get it out again. Nelson dumps it in. Gustafsson plays it to the near boards and out. Dump in by the Avs. Behind the net. Near corner. Petrie behind the net. Passes. Now they get it out. Skated up the middle and a dump in. Burns has it behind the Colorado net. Sends it around the far boards. Tipped out. Red line. Blue line. Kaprizov passes at the blue line. They send it into Boldy. Boldy, what was that, Boldy? It's sent immediately out by Colorado. Drop pass shot. Save. Frozen puck by Gustafsson. Boldy just like gave it to him. I don't know what in the world that play was. I don't know if Boldy thought he could dump it in off the boards or what. Thunder are cooking the Lakers. 48 Thunder, 39 Lakers. Oh, long way to go. 5:51. Hello, Seth. Frost. Let's see. Frost. Whoops. Oh, they went to scoreless overtime. I assume this is the playoffs. And Boston, Ottawa is playing. Okay. Not till Friday, though. Weird. Yeah, how do I get back to their homepage? Like, there's no... I don't want here. I don't want French. That's game 3? Playoffs Central. Oh, just, yeah, semifinals and finals. Oh, one gets to choose their opponent. I see. Yeah, no shootouts. Do they still have that jailbreak goal? That's what I'm wondering. Or if you're out short-handed and you score a goal, it ends the penalty. I think that's a great rule. Why does this thing keep freaking out every time I try to recenter? I give up. All right, back. Oh, shoot. I didn't do the break. All right. Oh, well. All right, we're done with the under 10 media timeout. 9:45. We played half of regulation. Colorado 3, Minnesota 1. False start on the draw, and Wah, I think, is kicked from the dot. Near circle draw in the wild zone. Middleton behind his own net. Sent up the ice. Burns, I think, sent it out. And knocked away at the blue line. Marcus Foligno shot, just missed. Went through the crease to the far corner. Right in front of the Wild bench. They dump it in on net. In the near boards. And the Avs have it at neutral ice. They took a shot away from the Wild. And a whistle at 9:08, and I forgot the second period goal. Hartman gets a tripping call, and the Avs head to the power play. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Come on, Wild. Are they going to show the tripping? Oh, the linesman was in the Wild's bench. I don't even know where it is. Like, show the damn tripping. You show a rafter cam from the corner. You don't have a better angle of the penalty than that? My God, this is like the... It just keeps getting worse. All right. Makar, Kadri, Natchez, McKinnon, Landeskog on the power play, cleared by the Wild. Apparently, Hunt is out with Faber, Boldy, and McCarron on the PK. McKinnon skates it in. Pass to the blue line, Makar. Near circle, Kadri. Kept in by Makar. Kadri down low for Landeskog. Kadri, far circle, McKinnon. Shot was blocked by Faber. He gets up. Natchez to McKinnon. The point for Makar. Far circle shot. Too high or wide. Kadri keeps it in. Near circle. Landeskog. And Natchez in the far boards. Back to Makar. Makar up the middle. Far circle McKinnon. Save. Gustafsson. Landeskog behind the net. Both teams trying to dig it out. McKinnon with the puck. He gives it to Makar at the point. 50 seconds to go on the Colorado power play. Kadri passes. Makar down low. McKinnon shot pass was blocked. Finally, the Wild clear it down the length of the ice. All right, brought up, drop pass. Colorado skates it up. That is Nelson over the blue line to Lehkonen. Pass taken away right up the middle. It's Sturm, and he's just going to cross-ice pass to Marcus Foligno. They're going to play keep away and then clear it down the length of the ice. I think you got to try to take a shot at a shorthanded goal. You don't get too many opportunities, especially against Wedgwood. Towards the net and cleared down the length of the ice on net, and a frozen puck by Wedgwood at 7:01. OT, yep. Second time. Oh, they're defending PWHL champs. Gotcha. Yeah, I know this is the third year. I don't remember who won it the first year. I know they didn't have team names, I think, the first year. They were just city. Sort of like the Utah Hockey Club. Kaprizov centers it. Nobody could get the stick on it. Too many Avs in the slot. Kaprizov passes to the near side. Hughes behind the net. Sends it. Zuccarello trying to dig it out. Zuccarello back. Oh, Faber fell down. No, is that Petrie? I can't see the numbers. Zoom in. Zuccarello to Middleton. Shot up the middle, off the boards. Nobody could put the rebound in. Well, how was that puck blown dead? He didn't have the puck, and there's pushing and shoving. The puck was loose behind the net. Why was this whistle blown? What's the frickin' call here, too? That should have been interference on Nelson. He labeled Hartman coming over the middle. That should have been a penalty. That wasn't just an innocent collision there. He laid into him. That should have been interference. That should have been a penalty. I don't know why they didn't blow that one dead. All right, face off. And a shot blocked, of course. Wild keep it in, though. It's now in the far corner. And, well, I don't know what we're doing. It's sent behind the net into the near boards. Colorado in the near boards, and saucer pass to neutralize. That wasn't knocked down with a high stick. Are you kidding me? Drury into the near, or no, Kelly into the near corner, trying to dig it out. Sent to the blue line and dumped right back in. And yes, we already know that stat, ESPN. Thank you. Dumped in behind the Wild net and sent out, and now icing called on Minnesota. 5:25. Hey, Shaman, what's going on? Shaman Lad 2025? Shaman Lad 2025? I'm not sure. How's it going? Come on, Wild. This is... it was 2-1 Colorado after 1. It's currently 3-1. They scored early in the second. I think I forgot to do that visualizer, though. Puck is in the near corner after the draw. Okay. Colorado passed it. It goes to the far side where Tarasenko will get it and just gets it to neutralize. And a dump in by the Wild on net. Picked up by the Avs and sent down the length of the ice. Shot tipped into the boards. I think that was McKinnon. Blue line, Makar sent wide into the near boards. Natchez with the puck. Blue line keeper, Makar. Far circle. Sent it behind the net. Back to the far boards. McKinnon finally sent out by the Wild. Oh, but it went just far enough for icing at 4:30. Kind of looked like Colorado played it into icing. They weren't really pursuing that puck very hard. Thanks for the like. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well as well. I mean, good to hear. Yeah, come on. Let's get the overtime win. All right, 4:30 to go in the second. Oh, my gosh. Stop the flashing lights in the rows of the stands for crying out loud. False start on the draw. Face off. Faber behind the net to Hughes now. Far boards. Finally, the Wild get it to the neutral ice. Nope. Sent right back in. Hughes with the puck. Near boards. Pass. Finally, up ahead to Boldy. Near circle towards the net. Sent wide. Burns got back in time. And Johansson passes. It's kept in by the Wild. Sent towards the slot and passed Hughes off the near boards. The Avs cleared it quickly ahead for the Wild, but they turn it over at the neutral ice, and it's dumped in, and the Wild send it around. Near boards pass. Tipped, and finally the Wild get it back. Zuccarello sends one in. It's wide to the far corner. Hartman tried to center it, but it went to the Avs instead of Zuccarello. Sent around behind the net. Petrie sends it behind the net. Both teams battling for the puck with 3:20 to play in the second. Back to the blue line. Shot by Hughes. Huge rebound. Nobody there in the far circle to get to the rebound, at least for the not for the Wild. Sent ahead again. Sturm with the puck. Leaves it for Kaprizov. Far circle looking. Far corner. Taken away by the Avs. Jeez Louise. Pass ahead to Nelson. Nelson to the red line and dumps it in. Gustafsson behind the net. Plays it to Hughes. Hughes sends it up the far boards. Wild over the red line. Marcus Foligno sends it around. Nick Foligno can't dig it out of the far corner, and it's sent to neutral ice. Wild need to tag up, and dumped in. I think by Kelly. Drury gets to it, centers it. It's in the slot, finally taken away by the Wild into the neutral ice. And quickly dumped right back in by the Avs. Okay, they got to tag up. They dumped it into the far corner. Faber picks it up, far circle. Pass to Hughes, near circle. They're waiting for a line change. 2 minutes remaining in the second period. And at the red line and dumped in. Near corner, Brent Burns sends it behind the net to the far side and out. Battle for the puck in the far corner, and, well, Middleton fell down. Finally, the Wild get it. A minute and a half to go. Second period. What are the shots? ESPN took their damn shots down. Far circle towards the net. I don't think it got through. And why would you ever take the shots down? I don't understand. They're not showing ads next to the scorebug. The shots just aren't displayed. Dumped in again by the Wild. Now it's in the slot. Far circle. Taken behind the net. Back to the blue line. Petrie. Cross ice pass. Shot. Too high. Too wide. Into the near corner. And saucer pass out by the Avs. Spurgeon, I think, will pick it up. Or is that not Spurgeon? Can't read the number. Might have been Hunt. I don't know. I couldn't see. Dumped into the far corner. Under. Now we got under 30 seconds to go. Towards the crease and a frozen puck by Wedgwood at 27.3. Night Wild. We still got, there's a long way to go. Pistons game 1. Oh, is it over? Yep. Pistons beat the Cavs 111-101. Thanks, Kieran. Chin on? Is it chin on it or chino? Chino knit. All right, Nelson versus Hartman. Face off. And the Avs send it, saucer pass to the neutral ice. Wild have it. They'll take it behind their own net, but time's a wasting here in the second. 13 seconds, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I don't know if they're going to do anything. Apparently not. I guess they're willing to just... I don't get it. They just wasted the final 15 seconds for no reason. I don't understand. We've played 2, and the Avs are up to 3-1 as we wait in the second intermission and head to the third eventually. 44 0-0 and leading after second period, I guess, this season. Well, Wild need to get back to something that, I don't know what, that works. And they got to build and swing momentum at least for the game 3. All right, the Frost have, okay, it hasn't resumed yet, I guess. Oh my gosh, every time I try to get this thing centered up, it does that. All right, we'll do that. So that is in the PWHL playoffs. No score, game 4. All right, the Wolves got that goal back, and they lead the Texas Stars 3-1. Neuchev, Neucheuv, whatever. Oh, from Felix Ungersorum. Him I'm familiar with. Wait, is that... That looks like... What? It's got to be a different Slavin. All right. All right. As mentioned, whoops. As mentioned just a little bit ago, Pistons 111, Cavs 101. Detroit takes game one in Oklahoma City. Thunder 61, Lakers 50. There, it looks like it just went to halftime. Oh, yeah, and I'm like more than 30 seconds ahead of ESPN's intermission clock. All right, finals from MLB. Mets Rockies postponed. It'll be made up Thursday. Brewers Cardinals postponed, made up July 7th. All right. And I need to plug in this phone. Oh, yeah, we need to do that visualizer. I keep forgetting. Oh. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Let me hold off on baseball for a minute. All right. Colorado 3, Minnesota 1. Shots are 20-16 Minnesota. Waz visualizer. Middleton. Oh, no, we did this already. Yeah. We did this. Yeah. We did do that. That's right. Shots are, yeah, again, 20-16 Minnesota. Faceoffs, 23-17 Colorado. 0 for 1 power play. Wild, 1 for 2 Avalanche. Hits, 22-20 Wild. Block shots, 12-8 Wild. Giveaways, 12-9 Avs. And takeaways, 2-1 Colorado. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. To hit the subscribe button on the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It is the same live stream, but it is faster or quicker, less delay, and it is commercial free. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Frost, yep, they're underway in the overtime. Want Spurs Pistons finals. Spurs. Oh, Pistons won. I think Chino. Okay, thank you. Chino. I figured. I don't know what I was being ridiculous. Yeah, I know. The cavities. Well, but Game 7 was just Sunday. That series is going to go every other night. They're going to go Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday if necessary. Wait. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Thursday if necessary. Hold on. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday if necessary, Saturday if necessary. Their game 7 would be the following Monday if necessary. Yeah, it's because they gave the Canadians 2 days rest. I mean, because they had to go 7. But I hear you. Well, good luck, Chino. Yeah. Hey, Ricky, what's up? The Wild have no energy in them. They feel flat. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a very frustrating game, to say the least. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, it's going to be every other day. I'll confirm that. We can take a look at that right now. May 6th, May 8th, May 10th, May 12th, May 14th, May 16th, May 18th. Yeah. 7 games in 12 days. It's going to, if it goes 7. Well, I guess that's technically 13 days, actually, inclusive. Yep. Every 2 days. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Ricky. Oh, that's nice of you, Chino. Appreciate you. Yeah, sorry. I'm just tired. I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble sleeping. I need to just start getting up earlier in the morning. Force myself to somehow get to bed earlier. Thanks, Ricky. Hope you're doing well as well. Oh, don't forget to vote in the poll in the chat on YouTube. We have 40 votes, 62% Colorado, 38% Minnesota. I think it was 60-40 earlier. Or just let me know in the chat who you're rooting for, who you think will win. Doesn't have to be the same team. I get asked this question every day. How do I watch hockey? I subscribe to Disney here in Australia. Yeah, I have no idea. In America, I have ESPN Unlimited. I used to do ESPN Select, but you didn't get hockey games that were on the ESPN network. So I switched to Unlimited because ESPN had some games I wanted to do, and I knew I had to do it for the playoffs. And now I can do more WNBA, I guess. But internationally, doesn't DAZN have everything? I feel like everything runs through them, but I have no idea. Or it looks like DAZN, but they pronounce it DAZN. Disney Plus for $9 a month. Oh, you do get. Oh, that's cool. So it's not DAZN. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's cool that's included. That's awesome. I know it's ridiculous. I either have to have cable or stream. So I think, I don't know. I just don't want. I don't want cable. I don't want streaming. So I'm just paying for ESPN Unlimited. Yeah, well, okay, it's $30 a month, but if you pay for the year, it's $300, so you get 2 months free, or just figure it's that much less per month. But I had Unlimited was only $12.99, up from $11.99. But that, like I said, you don't get the playoffs, and you don't get games on the actual ESPN channel, and you're subject to the local blackouts. Like for me, the Chicago Blackhawks, and you don't get like NHL Network games, which is frustrating too. So I think Avalanche will win. 2 days for us. Yeah, exactly why. Yep. NBA, AHL wrestling. Wow, why is it so bad in the U.S. and in the place where the sports happen? Yeah, everything's in a paywall here. I mean, you get except for like your local NFL team is free over the air. But even that seems to be under threat lately too. It is BS. Yeah, I used to have center ice when they had it. That was super expensive. So as much as I complain about ESPN, when it was center ice, the package was way more. I want to say it was like $150, $160 a year just for the NHL package. And again, you still had local blackouts and you had to pay for cable too. Well, yeah, I'm hoping for the Wild. I'm hoping it's Buffalo, Minnesota in the final. Or Minnesota, or Montreal, Minnesota in the final. The second, and then Minnesota, Carolina, I guess, or Minnesota, Philly. I just don't want Colorado. Certainly don't want Vegas or the Ducks either. Vegas or, the Calder Memorial Trophy finalists are Demidov, Schaefer, and Seneca, I think. All right, I need to get a break here. Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. Let's hope so. Because they are not looking good here in game 2. All right, this game's at half. Baseball, yeah, I didn't go through the finals yet. We'll do that later. Yeah, there's quite a few. Nothing really in progress. Is this game stopped or something? No. Still intermission in Chicago for the Wolves. All right, well, in case this one comes out first, we'll put this game up. All right, I'm going to take a break and be back. Let me find the music. Excuse me. Oof, I got to make this quick. All right, I'll be right back. All right, time for the Wild. Time for me to wake up here. Let's go. I'm going to get out and get back in at ESPN because I want them to send me backwards again. I don't know why their app is such trash. Ow. All right, got rid of, let's see. All right, just about set in the third. Come on, Wild. Well, if they can get the next goal, they got a chance. And if they can get it sooner, the better. But if it's 4-1, I don't know. All right. Colorado has it. They're going right to left. Tipped away by the Wild, but now sent to the near side and dumped in. Wild get it to neutral zone. Taze passes to Makar. Makar at the blue line for the Colorado Avalanche. Pass taken away at the red line. Sent through to the near boards. Colorado out of their zone again and dumps it in from the red line. Gustafsson gets it to Hughes. Hughes right up the middle. Pass into the far boards. We forgot to change the sign to change the... Wild have had 4+ goals in 3 straight games, but they're at 1 goal right now. Behind the net. Pass and shot from the near circle. Boldy, that must have been blocked. Sent around to the far boards. Out of the zone. And down the length of the ice. That's not icing? Okay. Well, they were showing somebody on the bench, too. All right, let's try Sinclair Dino. Let's get to the sign game here. Maybe the... Oh, dang, it's totally reflecting the light. Oh, well. False start on the draw. Dang it. All right, sent ahead for the Avs into the near corner. Hughes got to it, though. Sent it to Faber, but too far. 22 if they count it as a shot. Yeah, that was wide of the net. Link it up, sub it up. Thanks, Ricky. Appreciate it. Oh, boy. Come on, Wild. Yeah, other than game 1, you know, Wedgwood's been pretty much outstanding all playoffs. Sent towards the slot. Backhander somehow. Wedgwood keeps it out again. Best shot of the night. Or I should say the best shot of the night since the goal for the Wild at 18-12. They had some nice sharp passing there right outside the crease, and it led to a scoring opportunity, but just ran out of real estate. Nothing more. Like McCarron made a good pass. It hit the skate of Tarasenko, and he just had to put a backhander on net. He didn't have a lot of space to try and lift it higher. Kind of like almost on the crease before he could even get the shot. All right. Could we make up our mind where we're lining up, Colorado, please? Drury, false start. But they're talking to the McCarron on the Wild. Wild win the draw. Are you kidding me? Are we going to redo it again? Yeah, we're going to redo it again. Third time's a charm, I guess. It's Kaprizov. They kicked. Drury wins the draw. Burns sends it to the neutral ice. I mean, what? Dumped in behind the net for Kelly. Now the Wild get it. Pass to Kaprizov. He tipped it away. It's a turnover. And the Avs turn it right back to the Wild. Quinn Hughes sends it to Faber. Faber up the near boards. Tarasenko, I think, dumped it in. Far circle. Pass got away. Blue line keeper sent around to the near corner. And that's Boldy, near corner. Sends it behind the net. Sent out by the Avs. Oh, brother. Middleton. I mean, the Avs have 16 shots on goal, and the Wild are down by 2. Dumped into the far corner. And finally sent out again by the Wild. Neutral ice. Avs have it. Pass to Tays. He sends it in. Natchez to McKinnon. McKinnon swoops back to the blue line. Down into the near corner on the pass. And I think the Avs may have knocked it down with a high stick, as I'm guessing what this call is. Blankenberg, I think. All right, 16:48 to play in the third. All right, well, face off and the Wild control. Wild send up the far boards, neutral ice, taken away. Nope, now Petrie gets it back. Avs in the near boards. Petrie sends it around. Kaprizov behind the net, battling with Makar. It's in the far boards. I think Spurgeon kept it in. He sends it to the near side. Petrie sends it to Kaprizov. He's in the far circle. A shot too high. Petrie trying to get it in the near boards again. Nelson and Landeskog are there. Now Hartman joins the fray. Kept in by Kaprizov. Shot through traffic. Rebound right outside the slot. Far circle, and the Avs send it out. Oh, come on, Wild. Near circle. Pass to the slot. Tipped up into the air into the far corner. Kaprizov sends it around. Hughes in the near boards. He falls down. Oh, I was wondering. I'm like, is that a trip or not? Because I never know anymore what they're going to call and what they won't. Tripping on Nelson. I don't know what they're... Let's see the replay. Thanks a lot, ESPN. I guess no replay. I mean, Hughes went down, whether or not it was on his own or with assist from Nelson. Yeah, I think Hughes fell down on his own. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure why they called that tripping. But then again, ESPN went with the corner cam. If they had just gone with the broadcast cam replay, we would have seen it clearly. But with the corner cam, you couldn't tell. Boldy's already been kicked out of the draw. 4 for 29 in the power play for the Wild in the postseason. 2 for their last 25. They need one here. All right, Boldy gets it out of the near corner. Boldy passes to the far side for Hughes. Boldy down low to Kaprizov. Back to Boldy. Boldy at the point. Takes it to the far circle. Back to Hughes. Hughes to Boldy. Boldy's shot. Glove save held on by Wedgwood. 15:08. Come on, Wild. Got to get a tip in. You know it's hard to get it past Wedgwood. Pretty much going to have to get a redirect. He's been sharp. Their defense has been better this game, too. 15:08 to go. Face-off still just under a minute and a half on the power play, but now the Avs cleared it down the length of the ice. Hughes scoops it up. Under 15 to play now. Hartman in the far circle. He's knocked down. Taves falls on top of him. Behind the net, Kaprizov. Hughes, it's tipped up in the air. Into the near corner. Kaprizov. And what's this call? Whoa! Burns and Zuccarello getting into it with their sticks. At 14:40, 1 minute remaining on the power play. I don't know what they're talking about. All right, what are we replaying? ESPN, and why do you switch angles in the middle? Burns, I don't know what. Kaprizov's in a lot of pain. Burns may have gotten away with a shot to the midsection or something. Oh, Hartman just gave Drury a shove on the face-off. It's getting chippy. All right. Colorado wins the draw and clears it to the neutral zone. Hughes with the puck. Yeah, I don't know. Without seeing a better replay, I don't know how bad this tripping call was. All they had to do was show the regular game camera, center ice cam, and they didn't. They showed the corner cam. You couldn't tell. Zuccarello's shot too high. Hartman sends it back. Zuccarello again, down low to Hartman. Centering pass to Kaprizov. He was in the back door. Thought he was going to tip it in, but nothing. And now there's a lot of pushing and shoving and a punch. Did Drury just land one, and was it on the linesman by accident? Boldy went down. Holy cow. And there's the 9:15 freight train. 20. Wedgie? Are you kidding me? They're calling him Wedgie. Okay. ESPN has shown nothing of the scrum. They're showing Kaprizov's shot, but like what erupted the scrum? Oh, Boldy, yeah. Drury punched the linesman. I guess that's okay. And then something happened to Boldy. Why didn't Drury get a penalty there, for crying out loud? Come on, you punch a linesman and you drop Boldy after everything had been broken up, and there's not a freaking call? Or at least send, I don't know, McCarron back to Spurgeon, Faber to Tarasenko. I wish I hadn't looked away when they were showing what happened to Boldy. But I was right live that Drury punched a linesman. 2-on-1 the other way. Shot hit the side of the net, luckily. And the power play is over anyways. PK unit has taken care of 41 of the previous 45 for Avs. 2-on-2 the other way for the Avs after the Wild did nothing. Near boards. Taken away. Wild. That's Johansson. Near circle. Sent behind the net. Sturm. Oh, he couldn't get a stick on it for a wraparound. Puck got away. Hughes picks it up. And apparently icing on Colorado. Text them. Hey, what's up, Isidore? Yeah, I like your I like how you think. Oh my gosh. I need the Wild to win. I have nobody to root for in the West if the Wild don't win. Oh my gosh. Could we just drop the puck? This is ridiculous. McKinnon wins the draw in the far circle. Behind the net, Tays sends it up the near boards, but not out. Boldy kept it in. Boldy to the far side. Hughes up the middle. Shot. Big rebounds. Somebody for the Wild. Stick was broken. They couldn't get to the rebound. McKinnon does a half spin and then sends a backhander behind the net. And whistle at 12:30. Oh, are you kidding me? They're going to call the Wild for a penalty? Zuccarello? Tripping on Zuccarello. Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't know what these officials and linesmen are doing today. Where's the trip? Yeah, Kelly came in after, so he punched the linesman with a right, and then after the linesman was between them, he snuck attack around the linesman and punched Boldy in the face and knocked him down. How is that not 2 for roughing? Second overtime for the Frost. Wow. How does somebody explain how Drury didn't get a penalty there? Yes, the Chicago Wolves at least are up 4-1, so they should advance. Ryan Suzuki's second from Robitaille, or his second of the game, third of the playoffs from Robitaille on the power play. All right, that should hopefully do it. Not sure who the Wolves play next. Well, I mean, there's still a long way to go. They got 11 minutes. Yep. Intermission for the second overtime in Montreal between the Minnesota Frost and the Montreal Victory, I guess. All right. Let's see. Thunder 76, Lakers 65, 4:35 in the third. Oh, man, this is frustrating. And now Colorado gets a frickin' power play. I still didn't see the trip. Whatever they showed, I didn't see any trip. 26-17 are the shots. Minnesota cleared it down the length of the ice. McCarr to Natchez. Yeah, there we go. McKinnon to Landeskog. Now back to the blue line. McCarr. McCarr to Natchez. Near circle. Back to the blue line. McCarr. Natchez shot. Nice save by Gustafsson. I think it went into the netting above the glass. Nope, I guess it wasn't a save. I guess it just was high. 27-17 the shots. Oh, that was wide. Okay, it was not on target. He did tip it. All right, McCarr to Natchez, near circle. Towards the net, tipped behind the net. McKinnon passes. Kadri. Now Landeskog back to McCarr. Kadri far circle. Down low for Landeskog. Kadri to McKinnon in the slot. That shot was saved, and then the rebound cleared by the Wild. 1 minute remaining on the Colorado power play. 11.5 to go in the game. Natchez dropped it for McKinnon. McKinnon skates it in. McCarr at the point. Over to Kadri. Kadri back to McCarr. Looking right up the middle. Now to Kadri. Down low to Landeskog. Far circle. Far corner. Landeskog fell down. Middleton can't get to it. Now the Wild clear it down the length of the ice. Way out of the net. Wedgwood played it to the far boards. And the pass missed, and the Wild get the puck. Faber has it with 15 seconds left on the Avs power play. Long one sent, gloved down by Wedgwood to the side of the net. Malinsky passes. Nelson carries it in. Near boards towards the slot. We're back to 5-on-5. There's 10:30 to play in the third. And to the near boards, and Nelson near boards. Nobody's dug it out. What's going on? All right, sent in behind the Minnesota net. Hughes just gets hit against the boards. And okay, we're going to blow the whistle because Hughes can't get up because there's people on top of him. And now more pushing and shoving. At 10:05. All right. I don't know who that is. That looked like a boarding call, but whatever. Okay, whatever. You're allowed to board people head first into the boards, I guess. Okay, whatever. I have to disagree there. It's Hughes' fault for changing direction when somebody was hitting him. Okay. Oh my gosh, these flashing lights got to stop. Face off in the far circle. Faber has it. Neutralized pass. And Zuccarello to the near corner. And it's taken out by Landeskog. Sent in from the red line. Played to the near side by Gustafsson. They Wild send it up. May have been on net. It's in the far boards to the neutral ice and at the red line. Oh, way to follow the puck. Both teams getting line changes. Nice job, ESPN. Boldy. They thought somebody was retreating to the Wild zone with the puck, and it was actually going the other way. They were already in the zone, and they missed it. Boldy with the puck. They kept it in. Shot from the near circle, way high or way wide or both. Boldy with the puck. Towards the blue line, towards the near circle. 31 seconds on the zone time. That was Johansson. They get it to Hughes at the blue line. Hughes near circle. He gets knocked down. That looked like a hit to the head almost, but what do I know? Taken behind the net and pass to, I don't know. I can't read the number. Jersey's wrinkled. Dump in from the red line. Behind the net. Wedgwood played it, and they get it to Kelly. Now to Kadri. Up the middle. Pass knocked away. Into the near corner. Kadri behind the net. Somebody broke a stick, and Kadri is down. So another Wild penalty. Big rebound. So Kadri must have been slashed, I'm guessing. And another penalty.
It looks like Kadri is not bleeding, so it looks like they'll come away with a 2-minute call. But still, with 8:11 to go, this is a huge penalty for Minnesota to take.
Anytime we want to get the call, what are they going to do? Review?
Looks like they're going to review this. Looks like Chris Rooney's asking for the iPad.
Oh, these reviews. You got to be kidding me. That's a nice flop by Kadri.
Check like that. You're trying to go stick on stick. He gets high up on the shaft, and then it rides all the way up. And clips Kadri. Here's Chris Rooney with the call.
Minnesota 91. 2 minutes, high sticking.
Could have been 2 from embellishment too. And I don't know where they were gonna pretend to get blood from. I guess McKinnon didn't get him in the head. He got Hughes in the shoulder, so I was wrong earlier. I already forgot who they said got the penalty, but we're at the under 10-minute timeout. Things not looking good for Minnesota. All right. They still, oh my God, what is wrong with NHL.com? Why don't they have this penalty up? Let me check the power play or the. Yeah, Tarasenko. Okay, at 11:45, the game sheet had it, or game summary. Now they finally get it. Well, they better wake up and play better at home in the next 2. Otherwise, this series isn't going to go too well. Thunder 78, Lakers 70. They still got 147 to go in the third in that one. Oh, good. Chicago Wolves are up 5-1, so we'll take that. Suzuki got a hat trick. Empty netter. That is Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki on Montreal's brother. Ryan briefly was on the Canes late last year. I don't know if he was called up at all this year, though. Don't think so. I think they still have Brindamore's son, too, Skylar Brindamore. Let me see if they've got him still. Maybe not. All right, well, no matter. We're back. Wild could use a shorty here. Why are we so far behind? Oh my gosh, this ESPN app. You know what? Let me see if I'm live or not. I bet you I'm not. No, I am. It's just that much of a lag. Clear down the length of the ice by the Wild. Oh my, clear the screen. Under 8 to play. Natchez passes. McKinnon carries it in. Landeskog in the near corner. McKinnon back to the blue line for Makar. Natchez near circle. Down low for McKinnon. Natchez looking. Natchez to Landeskog. Shot. And it's behind the Wild net. Faber can't get to it. Landeskog sends it around, but out. At least I think Landeskog sent it out. I don't think it was the Wild. Just randomly showing other people, but not the puck, ESPN. It's unbelievable. McKinnon to Kadri, far circle. Kadri centers it, but it got knocked to Natchez at the blue line. McKinnon now gets it back. Makar down low for Kadri. Kadri back to the blue line. Makar. Now Kadri. Landeskog to Kadri. Near circle. And a goal by McKinnon, and that'll do it. I don't see the Wild coming back from 4-1 with this little. They better get something going, though, so they have a better feel for Game 3 at home. McKinnon on the power play from Kadri and Landeskog. Oh, it was deflected. That wouldn't have been a goal, but it deflected off of a Wild player. And instead of going near post, it went far post. It went right off of Trennan. Nothing nothing Gustafsson can do when his own team is changing the trajectory of the puck. So, all right. Dumped in. And now skated out by Faber. Towards the near corner and sent around to the neutral ice. And Quinn Hughes with the puck. Hughes skates it up. Pass to Hartman, who just sent one wide. Hughes passes to Petrie. Petrie sends it around. And Zuccarello sends it around, but nobody could get to it behind the net. And the Avs send it ahead, and it's tipped in from the blue line by Drury. Picked up by the Wild. Under 6 to play. Boldy with the puck. Pass. And into the near corner. Can't see the number. Over to the far side. Now behind the Colorado net, centered, and a goal. Finally. There we go. Boldy makes it 4-2 as we're under 5.5 minutes remaining in the third. 5:27, in fact. 28-20 the shots. This is Johansson. Okay, it wasn't Boldy. Are we sure about that? I thought Boldy was celebrating. It was Johansson. I apologize. From Uroff and Hunt. I guess, yeah, Boldy was behind the net. Oh, it hit Wedgwood in the shoulder and still went in. All right, well, they got to get one quick or they got to pull the goalie soon. Maybe in the next minute and a half if they don't score. Or maybe in the next 2 minutes if they don't score, they'll get it. All right. Face off won by Wah, and the Avs tried to dump it in. Now they do. All right, behind the net. Long pass. Tarasenko got knocked down. Nope. And sent in again by the Avs. Kadri not lost it, and Minnesota has it behind their own net. Now we have 5 minutes remaining in the third. Avs up by 2, 4-2. Avs getting a line change, so are the Wild. All right. Okay, you don't need to go to another cam. Just stay on the broadcast cam, the main center ice one. Hughes to the blue line, then a shot off the side of the net. Behind the net. Penalty coming up. I assume on Colorado. No, it's going to be on the... What's the call here? Cross-checking on Kaprizov. Nice job, guy. You're down 2. You can't afford to go shorthanded. What do you... Yeah, that's bad freaking play. You got Makar up in the face. I think it just slipped off like the shoulders and up. But what are you doing? How much money are they paying that guy? And he does like next to nothing. Yeah, he's got a goal tonight, but you can't take a dumb penalty like that. Yeah, it's probably already over, but it just took your team out of the rest of this game. What a yeah, I mean, some of the Colorado passes are been some of the best you've probably seen all season tonight. It has been unreal. Pull the goalie when it was 4-1, before it was 4-2. Yeah, McKinnon on the goal. 18-15 in the second overtime in Montreal between Minnesota Frost and Montreal Victory. It looks like the Wolves are going to close out the Texas Stars in 5, thankfully. Thunder 84, Lakers 72. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Yeah, oh, the goal. Yeah, it hit McKinnon's glove side shoulder. Yep. Yep. Hey, Henrik Huckleby, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, he's good. You playing the Sinclair sign. That got a goal. It may have given up one. Well, what I mean, Star Wars sign had them down 3-1. I don't know what one to go with. Oh, wonderful. We're underway, and they just magically joined from some sort of replay. My God, ESPN, so terrible. If not for the how bad the app looks on my screen, I might say that they were worse than TNT, but they really aren't. All right, finally the Wild get the puck out of their own zone and dump it in. You guys got to go for a shorty. You can't just dump it in. Shots are 29-22 now. I should have done visualizers. I forgot. All right, red line for Natchez. Natchez to McKinnon, and it's out of the zone. Tays has it. Under 3.5 to play. 1 minute on the Avs power play. Red line, Malinsky dumps it in. Sent around, kept in by Lehkonen. Sent to Malinsky. They're just playing keep away. Nichushkin to Lehkonen. To the blue line, Tays. Malinsky to Tays. Tays down to Nichushkin. Now to Tays. Now over to Malinsky. Back to Tays. To Malinsky. To Nelson. Malinsky's shot. And Nick Foligno didn't get it out. Kept in. Nichushkin passes. Tays sends it towards the net. Tipped wide by Lehkonen. Far corner. Nichushkin. And what the heck was the call? Offsides? 2:26? Hold on. I don't know. What? 2:26, the whistle. And yeah, we should be back to 5-on-5, maybe in 1 second. Or is it? Yeah, 1 second. Okay. Now we're 5-on-5. There comes Kaprizov out of the box. Frozen puck by Wedgwood after a dump in to the side of the net. All right, 6-1 Wolves. They must have got another empty netter. So that's good. Hemo Salmi, empty netter. Nice. They close out the Texas Stars. Still, nobody has won in Montreal in the PWHL between the Wild and Victory. Another frozen puck after the draw and a shot. And they did finally pull... They finally pulled Gustafsson. Shots are now... Well, ESPN has 30. NHL.com still has 29, but I think that was the 30th shot there. All right, well, it'll take a miracle, but Hartman versus Nelson here in the near circle. They let that stand. It looked like the Wild had false started. Somebody from the edge. All right, tipped to the side of the net. No icing because Faber tipped it. Faber picks it up. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Sent ahead and taken and sent behind the net to the near side. Faber had it. Far boards behind the net. Near corner for Boldy. Back to the blue line. Boldy To the point. Shot. Too wide. Into the far boards. Hughes. Zuccarello. Back to Hughes. Faber now. Near side. Down to Boldy. Ooh, Boldy just got boarded. Where's the call? You've got to be kidding me. Where's the flipping call? Hopefully he's all right. He is just getting on his feet. And yeah, he's going to be pissed. He absolutely got boarded. He just got knocked down again trying to head to the bench, I think. I guess he's all right, but that was a dangerous hit in the near corner. And finally, icing called. Oh, this has gotten out of hand. These refs have just let it go too far. That absolutely should have been a boarding call. I don't know who did it.
And he buries Boldy. Boldy gets rid of that puck. He's kind of
You're telling me
or doesn't expect the hit from McKinnon.
that's not a boarding call on McKinnon?
And then Boldy all heart. You know he's stinging from that hit, and he busts his tail to get back outside. Right here, watch the 2 hard strides. It lays out.
Yeah, I don't know if he's okay. I guess he got hit on the hip. Hopefully his head's all right. That should have been I don't know what the ESPN commentators are saying. That should have been a boarding call on frickin' McKinnon. I don't understand. What the hell is boarding if that wasn't boarding? Just ridiculous. My God, these officials are the worst. Lindy Ruff is 61-47, says about 5 say. Oh, yeah. No, agreed. I mean, Montreal might be tired from going 7. Of course, Buffalo went 6, so I could easily go 7. I hear you. Thanks, Jonathan. I don't get it. If that's not boarding, then what the hell is a boarding call? That's ridiculous. That was a dangerous hit. Far circle draw. Boldy won it, got the shot. It was blocked, then sent wide into the near boards. Under 50 to go. Far circle, tipped towards the net, and tipped out by the Avs. And Hughes behind the net. Hughes sends it to the near side. And Hughes dumps it in, but we got like 20 seconds now. Far boards and far circle. Sent towards the net. Tipped into the far corner. Sent out with 7 seconds. And into the empty net with 4.4. I don't know. I just think it should have been a boarding call. I mean, if that ain't boarding, if you see the replay, I mean, I don't know what, if that's not boarding, what the hell is boarding? Like, I don't get it. Yep. Hello, Sasha. Yeah, elevation preparation needed. Yeah. All right, 4.4 to go. Yeah, that would take 6. That would take 4 straight, though. That's it. That's the final. 5-2, thanks to the empty net. The empty net credit to Nichushkin. All right. And in the poll, 47 votes, 68% were correct. I don't know. I hate the Avs. I just can't stand them. I don't think I've ever liked, other than Ray Bourque, I don't think I've ever liked the Avs. I was happy for Ray Bourque. That was it. Sakic was fine, I guess. But, all right, get this off my screen. I don't even want to see it. All right, well, that did not go well for the Wild. Neither did game 1. They've been sort of good for the first 2 periods, but not. Yeah, 2 ain't going to get it done. Not against the Wild. Not against the Avs. Suppose you stick with... I already forgot the goalie. You stick with Gustafsson, I guess. So... No, I don't know. They still have a chance. They just got to get things right at home. The pressure's on, though. They got to win the next 2 at home. Otherwise, yeah, you can forget about it. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, Sakic was a classy guy. Bork, too. I don't think I had any problem with forgot which Forsberg they had, too. I had no problem with him either, but yes, thank you, Susan. Appreciate it. All right, last check. Thunder 96, Lakers 79 with 7:23 to go. That is game 1 of that series. Sorry, did not go through the MLB finals. You know where to find them. Still almost halfway through the second overtime in Montreal. Frost and Victory. Nobody has found the back of the net yet. I'm assuming that game's on YouTube, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, they didn't win the President's Trophy for nothing, right? They're good. They were really good, and they were awesome, like best ever, probably until New Year's. Then they started to look a little average, but in these playoffs, nothing really wrong. All right, so like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Doing one or both does help grow the channel. And I thank you for all your support. It gets it in front of other potential viewers. I don't know. I said it out of order. Follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. Sin been streamed there as well. It's the same stream, but it is faster and commercial free. And probably will be for a while. All right, we will be back. I got to get this hideous blue and orange. I don't know what the heck. All right, McKinnon, a goal and 2 assists. He's the #1 star. Wedgwood, of course, 935 save percentage. Second star, 29 saves. And Landeskog, a goal and an assist. Kaprizov and Johansson scored for the Wild. And we will have tomorrow. We will have game 1, Montreal at Buffalo. I hope the winner of the series goes all the way. And we'll have Ducks Golden Knights like 8:45 after that. 6 and 8:45. Oh boy, we got TNT to deal with tomorrow after all my belly aching about ESPN. Hope to see you in the next one. Yep, should be a good one. Again, I really hope whoever wins that wins the whole series. I don't know. Not looking good for the Wild, but they can turn things around at home in game 3 and 4. Game 3. It's not till Saturday? Yeah. Game 3 of this series is not till Saturday. Yeah. 3 straight off days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll have game 3 for you Saturday night in St. Paul, 8 o'clock. That's the next Avs Wild game. All right. I think that's going to do it for me. No, I don't think he played that bad. He only gave up 4. I think they hung, what's his name, out to dry for 8. They got 1 empty net goal. Yeah, I think there's going to be... Oh, going back to Wallstead? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why this one got spread out so far. And you got Montreal and Buffalo playing every other day. I don't, it's got to be TV. That's the only thing I can think of. TV must have demanded it. I don't know. All right, that's it. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Have a terrific Wednesday. Hope to see you for the doubleheader tomorrow. Until then, take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you nothing but the best. Good night and goodbye.